welcome to episode 2 of the Triple H Show. We have news right now coming out of Washington, D.C. that Donald Trump might be the first president in U.S. history to get impeached twice. House Democrats, mostly Nancy Pelosi obviously, are calling on Mike Pence to issue the 25th Amendment, which basically says that the cabinet, along with the approval of the vice president, which is obviously Pence, can remove Trump and instate the vice president, which is again obviously Pence. In fact, according to CNN, which some may debate is credible or not, this is very true. The House of Representatives voted on Tuesday night to approve a resolution calling on Donald Trump to get removed through that 25th Amendment in the wake of the violent siege of the US Capitol on January 6th. Interestingly, and I'm not sure if this is true, but according to the New York Times, Mitch McConnell, Senate Majority Leader, is supposedly pleased with the impeachment attempt. Now, I don't know if this is true, but if it's true, it's gotta tell you something. The National Guard has been placed at the Capitol to protect it, and in fact, there are now more armed personnel in DC than there are in Iraq and Afghanistan combined. This is obviously complete madness, since we have more armed personnel in our nation's capital than we do in two war-torn nations. It's completely insane. In addition to this, YouTube has decided to follow Twitter and Facebook and suspend Trump's YouTube account. Seriously, don't suspend me. I mean, you already tried. A part of me is somewhat pleased, but at the same time, it's kind of sad. We'll miss Trump and his rhetoric and his stupidity on Twitter. We'll miss that. On top of all this, California has been getting pounded hard by COVID. In Los Angeles alone, one person dies of COVID every 8 minutes. It's a complete crisis. America has to handle two major internal terrorist threats at the same exact time: the Trump cult and COVID. Only 7 days remaining until Trump is even supposed to leave office, but he's already getting impeached for the second time. But what everyone has to look out for right now is inaccurate information, also known as fake news, both from the right and left. Some media organizations prioritize juicy content, like a nice juicy steak, over properly informing their viewers. Not me though, not me. Personally, I'm trying my best to make sure that everything possible is accurate. I will and have displayed my personal opinions, which you may disagree with, but in terms of actual information and actual facts, I make sure that it is always correct. If I'm not fully certain, I will clarify that it has the possibility of being incorrect, or I will clarify which source the information is from. I'm not perfect, and I will most likely make some mistakes, but I'm trying my best. A message to all of you: try to keep down on CNN, MSNBC, Fox News, OAN, and so on. These are not exactly fake news organizations, but they often stretch the truth. I have nothing against the people that watch them, but fake news is real and it comes from both sides. Anyways, we've hit 10 subscribers. I know that seems insignificant, but it's really a big milestone and a step closer to being able to truly spread true information and to properly educate people regardless of who you are. Thank you so much. Goodbye, everyone.